Now there are a few customizations in Techify HR to help simplify your leave processes for you. Now the leave module is fairly extensive, so let's just start by refreshing this page to ensure we have the latest data. Now the first thing is, if I go to add a leave, and let's say paid leave, you'll see we have a very extensive list of leave types here. Right now, the same list that you see here shows up on the employee section. Techify HR does allow you to customize this list. So within the leave module, if you go to settings, leave types, there's the option to enable or disable types. And let's assume for our purposes that we don't do ADA leave. We consider administrative and personal leave the same as vacation days, no community service, disability. We do maternity, we don't do military, no other leave, no religious observance, and no workers' compensation. So within our organization, we have only sick days, vacation days, maternity, and paternity leave. We can also add other leave types if needed. So let's say within our organization, we have a leave type called bonding leave. Right, so remember we did talk about in previous videos capturing marital status because we want to give married people a bonding day, right? So we need to add that. So I'll go ahead and add that leave type here, and you'll see that, hey, we have only 4 leaves available. Now if I go back to our leave request page and I try to add a leave now for Mana, you will see that only these 4 types of leaves are available. And on the employee self-service mobile app as well, only these 4 types of leaves will also be available. So that simplifies your leave process, and also that's how you customize the leave types in the system and configure that. Now another scenario you might have, and let's go back to our policies and our standard leave policy, is that you might be allowing team members to apply for leave in advance, even before they would have accrued this leave. So for example, let's say Jimmy here. Jimmy's on this policy. We know from July 1st he will be getting vacation days 1 monthly. So by December he will have 6 vacation days. And December 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Jimmy wanted to apply for 3 days leave in advance from today. By default, the way the system is set up is that you can only apply for leaves up to the amount that you would have accrued. And in Jimmy's case here, he has 0 accruals, so there is no way for him to apply for this leave until July, August, September, until in September. However, he might want to do it in advance. Now, Techify HR does have a feature that allows you to allow that. So if you go to Administration Features, and you scroll down to feature number 14 here, allow exceeding leave balances. So what this feature does, and we can read it, is that an employee is allowed to apply for an amount of paid leave that exceeds the current leave balance, meaning how much ever leave they have, they can apply for more than that. So you can just go ahead and turn this on, and then what that does is that it allows the employee to apply for leave exceeding that, and then within their leave profile, if they apply for that, it gets approved. The employee's leave balance for vacation days, if we are using, let's just go back to policies. Yeah, if we're using Jimmy here and he would have applied in advance, now you will see -3 as his balance on his profile because he would have had 3 days used and 0 accrued. But as he accrues in July, August, September, the balance will go back to 0 because you'll have 3 days accrued and 3 days used. And those are a few nifty configurations that you have in Techify HR for leaves.